All right, here we go. Welcome to BCNDC, everyone. I'm not sure what number this is. It's like 37 or something like that. Anyway, it's May 10th, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. And that's what this show is going to be somewhat about. I'm going to talk about moms and our kids and daughters and things like that. So without any further ado, I do want to play a song for everyone. I'm going to play a couple of them, actually. She's written 2 songs. She's a young artist, a friend of ours, his daughter. And if you want to look her up, it's Sadie Amelia. So Sadiamelia. And just look her up on YouTube. And she has 2 songs. One is I'm Okay, and the other is Like I Like You. So let's go ahead and play Like I Like You. All right, so here we go.
I wish everyone this world loved each other. I wish the sun was as long as I love you. I wish that I could hold you in my arms and let it all fall apart. All our fears and all our mistakes would slowly fade away. Always waiting by the phone for that call. I'm coming home. Our world is changing, rearranging. One thing will always stay the same. I wish everyone this world loved each other like I love you. I wish the sun was out as long as I love you. I will be there. I will wait to hear you say it'll be okay. I wish everyone this world loved each other like I love you.
All right, everyone. That was an awesome song by Sadie Amelia. Like I Love You is the name of it. And I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll play her other song on the out. And I just wanted to get that in because, I just want to make sure that was in the beginning. That way if someone tunes out, they're going to hear that first. And it was just my honor to play it. She's already got, looks like about 400 and some odd views, 456 views at least. So go ahead and check that out. It's amazing how someone that's just a teenager, and not just a teenager, I don't want to be offensive, but someone that's so young can write things that are so poignant about life and just what we're going through right now as a country too. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, please check that out. I'm not going to make this one too long, and I'm going to try to keep myself from cursing a lot because I assume that there's going to be a few kids watching it, so I'm going to kind of do like I did before with my daughter and just kind of keep myself in check. So we'll see what we can do here. Obviously, with Mother's Day today, it's a pretty rough day for my wife. It's that double-edged sword. Of course, she has Avery, but today and all holidays coming up are going to be pretty hard to deal with. You know, maybe at some point they'll get easier, but I just want to keep this kind of light for the rest of you, and you know, just try to enjoy your Mother's Day, and you know, maybe with that in mind, just kind of keep, you know, for me, I was thinking about what it means in general just to be a parent, and then you know, remembering you as a kid and how you were with your parents and things like that, and just it's very interesting how things can repeat themselves, but in a completely different way. Anyhow, I was watching my daughter. It was probably a couple months ago, and I was watching her work on her classwork, you know, on her laptop, and I was just, you know, it just things came over me just thinking about, well, how resilient she is, and excuse me, just her abilities, you know, and who she is as a person and that kind of stuff. And you know, it's like one of those things. It's like we always admire beauty, of course, right? It's one of those things you can't get away from. And you love my beautiful haircut here, which I'm now needing. You know, and the hair salons are open, as the rest of you know. So I'm letting it grow long, not because I want to, but it's just getting that way. So anyhow, that's why I've been wearing a hat lately. I just figured today I'll just grease it back. Anyway, long story short, I've got sidetracked there. Beauty is very important, but it's not the only thing. You know, it is something that, you know, we definitely get attracted to the others if they're or opposite sex or whatever your liking is, as long as they're not as long as, but it's one of those criteria that first attracts you to anybody. But as you get to know someone, it's far more important how much or what their value is, who they are as a person, and if they value people over things, you know, and how they treat their friends and family and things of that nature. It's like that's how you weigh anyone. In my mind, it's you know, it's one thing to be beautiful or have a lot of money or good looking, whatever that is. But if you have no character, no soul, then, you know, you're kind of useless. So with that in mind, I was just thinking about how smart she is and how kind she is and everything else. And so I wrote a poem, and I know it's from me to my daughter, but I was thinking, you know, it's any dad, any daughter, and I was thinking about that in general, about how we are as dads in general, as far as like either it's to your son or to your daughter, and what an impact you have. And it's kind of given that mothers sacrifice and that mothers do a lot for their kids and give up a lot of their own personal dreams and futures and things like that to have kids. It's a very big sacrifice, but it's also a very fulfilling sacrifice. But anyway, it's the same thing for a father, and it's unfortunate that a lot of men feel like they can walk away or that that's an option. And in my book, the reality is if you have a kid, you never walk away, whether you're male or female. It's like you know, you help bring this child into this world, so you should definitely be a part in raising it and do it to the best of your abilities. And if you know you have shortcomings, maybe get some help with that. Read some books, get some advice, find a good dad or someone that you can model your parenting after. Anyway, with that being said, I wanted to read this little poem I wrote to Avery. So here we go. To Avery from Dad, or so you can say, you know, to any daughter from any dad. Okay, here we go. I'm so proud to be your father. It has been a privilege to watch you grow into the little woman you are. Your curiosity serves you well. You learn with enthusiasm, and you're quite intelligent. You are a very smart and beautiful girl with a bright future ahead of you. I know with your confidence and your tenacity that you will achieve everything you'll need in life. Beyond your beauty and intelligence is your kind nature. I love that you're a sensitive, kind person. It is your greatest gift. I didn't realize I'd get choked up, man. Here we go. So anyway, the last little poem. Another part of the thing here. I want you to know that I'm very blessed. Damn it. Sorry. I really wasn't planning on doing that. Jesus, man. I'm sorry, you guys. Anyway, I am very... Jeez, man, get through this. Blessed to be your father, and yeah, you have given my life more meaning than I thought possible. Son of a bitch. Oh, there I cursed. Anyway, sorry, kids. Yeah. Sorry. I wasn't planning on doing that. I really promised that. Just kind of got me off guard. Anyway, I'm very, very proud to be your dad. And anyway, yeah. Obviously, since I started crying here, I definitely have lost my train of thought. But like I said, I didn't want to make this too long anyway. And I definitely don't want to make it about me and stuff like that, because it's definitely not Father's Day. I get my torture day coming up. But you know, it's a blessing as well. Obviously, we told Avery too that, you know, she's the glue that's keeping all of us together. You know, and it'd be really, really hard without her. So anyhow, to all you moms out there, I bet you understand what I mean. Maybe not totally understand what we're feeling, but you understand what it is to be a parent and what a blessing it is. And so anyway, I don't know what else I should say, just because like I said, I kind of lost my train of thought there, starting to cry. Anyhow, I'm gonna play Sadie's other song, and I think that'll be this will probably be the shortest podcast I've ever done. But you know, that's all right. I can do that. You know, I haven't really said thanks to Brad in a while, and I should. Thank you, Brad, as always. You know, he's really helped me out, obviously, getting this podcast going. And for those of you checking me out, obviously you can see this. You can just look up Chet Elliott on YouTube. You can Google Chet Elliott, and then as far as like finding the audio part, that's probably where you'll find it best, as far as the just straight audio and not YouTube. Anyhow, thanks everyone for listening to BCNDC. And we are going to play one more song of Sadie's. Oh, I did something wrong there. I did that, didn't I? And it is called I'm Okay. And hope you all have a great Mother's Day. Let's see. Is it playing?
Wish you understood me like I thought you did, but all the tears were fake. Now you're with her instead. I'm so in love, like I never thought I would. Then you left me, standing on my own 2 feet. I'm okay, I'm doing good, like I never thought I could. Don't you worry, now is my time to thrive. I'm breaking free from all your traps. What were you thinking when you told me to stay, when you knew I wanted to walk away? It's crazy when you think you really know someone, but they are nothing like the one you. I'm not gonna lie, I miss you. like I never thought I could. Don't you worry, now is my time to thrive. I'm breaking free from all your traps.
All right, bye everybody.